Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're tuning in from, or if you're catching this on the replay. I would love for you to comment below and let me know where you're watching from and how you are today. So today is 67 of 100, and I'm kind of like, wow, where is this going? Like, it's zooming by. But as I was doing some errands this morning, and, I was kind of feeling sorry for myself. And so I kept thinking of my title. And normally it's like so transparently clear right before I go live. I pray and then I know what the title is, or maybe I'm getting ready and praying and I know what the title of that video for that day is going to be. And so this morning it hit me, and it was like, actions speak louder than words. I'm like, okay, that's obviously what I'm supposed to talk about. And then it was like, oh, wait a second. But words still can hurt us. Words still impact us. Words still can give us highs and give us lows. And I think it's important for us who have any type of business, who work, and we all have it. Like, actions speak louder than words. But words can hurt us. Words can impact us. Words can, change the trajectory of where we thought we were going or what we thought we were going to do with our lives sometimes. I mean, sometimes they have that big of an impact. And so I was thinking, I was going to come on here totally like my hair's still up, and I decided to wash my hair for y'all, but I got no makeup on, and I just don't care today. I've got things I need to do around the house. I've been procrastinating, and that's something that I've been working on, but I've just had a week. And so I wanted to tell you guys this, be careful what you say. If you're like your mom or your grandma or someone in your life has probably said to you, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Because oftentimes things that we say get back to the people. Am I guilty of this? Absolutely. We all have said things that we wish we could take back, because you can't take back words. And oftentimes we say words in the midst of emotions. We get wrapped up in emotions, and then we say things that we may or may not mean. We say things like a impulse. And so I'm here today to ask you and to tell you, be careful what you say. I realized this morning it's 32 days until my birthday, and those who've known me for a long time know I celebrate from at least August 1st to the 14th, oftentimes the weekend after my birthday. And, I think often, there's been some things that have been said to others about me. And then there's been some things said to me recently, and I'm really practicing grace. And I'm really working to shake it off and let it roll off my back like a duck and just move on with my life. Because I know that in the past, others' words have changed the trajectory of my life, and I'm unwilling to allow that any longer. I'll give you 2 examples. Sometime this week, someone who wanted my help and then had an ulterior motive, I shared with them what I wanted to do, what I know that I've been called to do. And guess what? Sometimes text and email and things that are nonverbal, we do not know how that other person is interpreting it. However, it's important to recognize, because That's how the other person's perceiving it. And in my case, the person had a negative reaction because they weren't getting their way. They were saying negative things to me about what I'm going to do, this new business. They weren't happy for me. They weren't, excited for me. Yet, what the person was asking me to do is exactly what my new business is. But they wanted it done on their terms. And so you have to watch how your words may impact someone else. Is telling someone or labeling someone with a negative connotation serving any good? If you can't say anything nice, don't say it at all. Because the other is true. So let's for example, really quickly, and then I've got to tell you about what the one main thing when I was a sophomore in high school that changed the trajectory of my life. And so here's the deal. So I know my friend Dawn's on here, one of my really good friends. And so say Dawn is my very, very, very best friend in the whole wide world. And we've got another third party friend, right? We got another mutual friend. Well, that other friend is jealous of the relationship between Dawn and I, right? So that other person says, oh gosh, Amanda's heavy. She thinks she looks good in that outfit, but she doesn't. Oh gosh, she's got, stripper hair or whatever you want to call it, right? The reality is, why is that person saying that? And why is that person not saying it to you? Or why are you not saying it to the person that you're talking about? Because oftentimes it has nothing to do with the person you're making crap up about anyways. You're hurt or bitter or jealous of that person. Maybe that's the person that got the job and you didn't. And so you're going to nitpick that person apart to find every last ounce of made up bullshit in your head to negatively make you feel better if you can bash someone else. What good does that? Does that bring you joy? Does that bring you peace? I certainly hope not. And one of the biggest things for 2019 for me that I say at least 2 or 3 times a week is this is about me becoming the best version of myself. I fail every freaking day. I'm a work in progress, like I talked about yesterday. I am a work in progress. So are there times I slip up and maybe say something that I wish I could put my foot in my mouth? Better believe it. Are there times that I wish I didn't allow someone's words to impact me? Absolutely. You guys, words can hurt. And we say all day long that actions speak louder than words, and we got to pay attention to people's actions. But those words that people say truly impact us in a real and raw way. Yeah, I'm about to be 33 and I'm young. But I've been through more crap than most 60 and 70-year-olds. Age is nothing but a number. So why does it matter? Why does it matter? You guys have to realize most of my life, I was at the racetrack and all my friends were 5 to 10 or 15 years older than me. And on the flip side, then I babysat everybody's kids. I mean, a lot of the USAC kids that are racing today, I babysat their siblings at the racetrack. Like, that's who I am. Andrea Tomasi always used to joke that I was maternal. That I was that person that was so maternal, like I was like the mom. Even in my sorority days, I was the mom of the house. Like I was the one trying to take care of everybody, and I was the first one to go home from the party or escape or whatever. But words impact and words hurt, and sometimes we say things to other people about other people. So we talk about other people, right? We talk bad about other people. And sometimes those words get back to them. So first, if I've ever said anything negative and it's gotten back to you, shame on me. And all I can do is ask for forgiveness. That's not really what this video is about. Mine is about forgiving the others who have talked bad about me or said some snide remark. That is something I'm really working on. Up until my birthday, 32 days from now, I'm working on forgiving those that have hurt me. Forgiving those that have some jealous, ulterior motive. I'm forgiving them, and it's not so much about them, it's about me. Why carry that around? And I said that I was going to tell you about the time when I was a sophomore in high school, and the school got involved, and actually my mom had me pulled from this class. We all had, it was like a history class, so sophomore history class, this teacher, we all had to stand up and say what we wanted to do with our lives. I'm an August birthday, so I was young, so I was probably 15. And they asked, what do you want to do with your life? You guys, I was obsessed with makeup. In fact, when I was a junior, I was supposed to go to cosmetology school, but instead had to have surgery on both of my feet. And, we thought that it probably wouldn't be the best to be on your feet 10 hours a day when I just had to have surgery on both. So here I am, a sophomore in high school, and I stand up and I say, I want to be a makeup artist. Hence the person who today, I rarely go live without at least mascara. I have nothing on. I wanted to be a makeup artist in Hollywood or in fashion or in New York or, for commercials. That's what I wanted to be for years. And this sophomore teacher that I had said, that's a pipe dream. That's a pipe dream. 4 words completely changed the trajectory of my life because I wasn't strong enough at 15 years old to know or recognize, regardless of what other people said, that's what played in my head. And so then I went on to do fashion merchandising, and I worked in retail, and I went to a private art school and was going to, go and get my degree in business from San Jose State, and then I was going to go back, and my goal was to be a fashion buyer. And so, hey, my Labradoodle thinks she's a guard dog, but she's really not, you guys. So the thing that I'll tell you is this. If you're struggling or you've said something negative or your words serve no good, I challenge you to just ask for forgiveness. If you're in the place where you can apologize to the person and you sincerely mean it, apologize. Because your words back up your actions. And words are what stick with people. And that's why I give a lot of grace. And the funny thing is, and the reason that was not my only title, and I'm like, the last 2 days I've been going long on my videos, but it is what it is. So I've had this devotional, this Joyce Meyer's Day by Day. I don't read it all the time. I mean, I do a devotional of some sort every day, but the last week or so I've been opening up this almost every day. And most of the time I don't talk about it, but this is something that needs to be said. So July 13th, you're not stuck, you're going through. And I'm only gonna read one sentence of this. She's got a verse and she's got this big old honking lot of words, but this is what I want to tell you. Many times we think the phrase, I'm going through something, is bad news. But if we view it properly, we realize going through is good. It means we are not stuck. We are facing difficulties, but at least we are moving forward. You guys, I'm going to tell you right now, whatever you're going through today, whatever you've been going through. Like Isaiah 43:2 says, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they will not overwhelm you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned or scorched, nor will you flame kindle upon you. So you guys, stop saying the negative crap about other people. Move forward with your life. You may be heartbroken. You may be really struggling financially or otherwise, health-wise. Whatever you're going through today, be thankful you're going through it, because through it there's a purpose. It's like I've said several times over these 67 days, there is a purpose for your pain. There's a purpose for it. You may not understand it now. You may not understand it for 5 years. You may not understand it for a long time. But watch your tongue. Watch the things that you say. Because words hurt. Just because you're hurting and going through something, don't drag other people into it. Go do you. If you're in a toxic job situation, business, relationship, friendship, change it. You're not stuck. Stop reliving the same cycle over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. What good is it doing? You're not a tree. Move. Go do something. So with that on this Saturday, hope you have a great day. I love you all. I'm so thankful for you. And tomorrow, that'll be 68. Bye, you guys.